is.
And get that forward smash. That's the money maker, right?
Yeah.
Because we're always looking for our win condition. How do we combo into that win condition?
Yeah. Yeah. The knee, the rest, the up smash, right?
Because we want to put a period at the end of our sentences. In
Mhm.
Melee, they will allow you to use all kinds of punctuation. You could put a comma, you could put a hyphen, you could put a semicolon, you could put a line break in your combo in
semicolon.
Melee. I mean, I've seen stocks go every which way.
Yeah. Me too.
There's no wrong way to take a stock in Melee, but for efficiency's sake, and if you're trying to win, you need to abuse that period, but you need to take those stocks.
Mhm.
That's what I want everybody to know right now, Toph.
Nutty.
That's why it's satisfying to see a down air where the fox is in so much hit stun, he goes all the way up above a platform and misses the platform, comes all the way down.
All the way down.
And then boom! You're waiting for. Ooh, it's so sick. There's no game like it, I feel.
Not in that way. Not in that beautiful way.
The only thing that feels anything like it for me is doing Makoto Street Fighter 4 corner combos, where you hit them against the wall, punch them up, and pick them down.
Oh, that does feel very good.
It's so sick, dude.
That does feel very, very good.
I feel like I'm just chasing the energy that I had when I was a kid and I first watched Rock Lee vs. Gaara. Dude, that fight just like it changed my whole experience of life. Rock Lee was moving so fast that he would hit Gaara. The momentum of his punch pushed him so fast, but he was actually able to rocket behind, like past where he got hit, because it's only possible because of hit stun. That's what's in Melee, is the hit stun, where Falcon actually can move. Doesn't it feel like you're moving before they launch away?
Yeah.
You're moving before they launch away, Toph. It's like, ooh, you didn't even get hit by. You're not even done getting hit by my first attack, and I'm second right now.
Who is it? I think it's also Naruto. Maybe I'm thinking of the. My favorite moment from that arc was the when Sasuke does the lion combo. Remember the lion combo?
I kind of remember it. My best friend.
He does. It's like an 8-hit. All about the lion combo. And then Naruto steals it. He calls it the Naruto combo. That's like the most Bobby Scar thing. He literally does Sasuke's combo and he's like, that's the Naruto combo. Sasuke's like, dude, what the? Are you kidding me right now? Sasuke steals that shit first? Oh, wait, hang on. Okay, well, correct me, Chroma. Who does it? Oh, who does Sasuke steal it from? Does he steal it from Rock Lee? Rock Lee got done dirty? All right, it all comes back to Rock Lee. Listen, I think any reasonable person, if they think about it hard enough and long enough, will become a Rock Lee fan, right? I think there's something they'll conclude that Rock Lee was dope. Yeah.
Guess what? I don't even know how to log into my Twitch account.
Twitch_Scar, right? Is your Twitch account?
Yeah, but what if I get the password wrong a bunch of times?
Oh no. I have mine and I use LastPass.
I got locked out of LastPass.
FlyQuest, I hope you're not sponsored by any password managers.
I lost my mastered password.
Any competitor password managers. If you do, I'm sorry.
And they can't really help me, so I'm not a good.
Dang.
They can't really help me. I somehow just really made it so that I cannot.
In my mental model, your password is 5th of Genesis. Let's try that one.
I'm gonna give that a shot right now.
Try that one. Yeah, try that one. It might work.
That wasn't it. All right, I'll try to log in later, but that just means that I can't read the chat note.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Do they know what I'm talking about with this Rock Lee vs. Gaara fight? How sick it was? Are you understanding my excitement about Captain Falcon now?
Yeah, no, I think a lot of people in the chat know exactly what you're talking about, are able to kind of hone in on that.
How come other games don't let you do that?
I think they try to in their own ways. I think they try to.
Yeah, they do, I guess.
But it's
there's something about Melee, something about the physics, something about it.
Yeah.
But Toph, don't you feel like no, it's not that. It's just that I'm old. I was gonna say, don't you feel like it's getting people are too good now, man. What the F?
Who?
Melee players.
Oh. Did you enter a tournament this weekend?
I did enter a tournament this weekend. You were there.
Dang. How did you? I did get to talk to you about your
I had a bye.
Experience.
I lost my first round, and then I won my first losers round, and then I lost losers round.
Okay.
I played.
Dang, dude.
I played. I play good players. That's right.
Me too. I played some
I
good players.
am quite out of practice, I would say, but
Okay. Now I'm in this crazy industrial.
Hungrybox.
Hungrybox versus Ben. Yeah. Oh! What a way to start it off.
So that's a statement. That's like, oh yeah, you like to roll.
Oh, tried to catch him up there. I
Hungrybox
think this
finding
matchup.
ways. Go ahead, Toph.
No, you go ahead. I think we're gonna arrive at the same conclusion.
Finding ways to inject his Hungrybox in-person energy through the digital realm.
Yeah.
By hitting rest like that.
At the start of the set, that's a statement. I always say that if you read a roll or you go for an empty hop in the first 10 seconds of the match, you're on one.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because usually those sorts of adaptations happen later in the set. Like, oh dang, my opponent's holding shield a lot. My opponent's rolling a lot. I guess I'll punish that. Hungrybox starts at that level. He skips to step 2 because he knows he's heading his opponent off at the pass.
Yep. He's checking you in. I'll process you. Oh, that grab is rude.
Rude. Oh, the bear trap. He's trying to use the bear trap.
Is that the bear trap? Tell me about that. The the bear
he
trap.
calls it the
grounded
I think
pound?
when he does the grounded pound, he calls it the bear trap. I don't know why.
But you just noticed him do one?
He did one, yeah.
I feel like he announced that he did it, and I was like, well, I don't remember seeing this guy grounded rest, but grounded pound, but
grounded pound.
I have no reason to doubt.
Let's get another one. Let's get another bear trap.
Hey, I have a question, though.
Could have been arrest. Yeah, hit me.
So it looks to me like, wow, never mind. That was so filthy. I don't know how he jumped back with so much momentum enough to weak Nair to build such a wall.
That is one of Puff's big strengths, is that just insane amount of aerial mobility and control. Oh, the platform bear trap. So I think with this matchup, something I'm noticing that I think is just kind of interesting to me is that H-Box is doing a lot of up throw, which I don't think Puffs historically have necessarily preferred for Sheik. But it looks like the goal right now is if I can get this guy above me, Sheik is so kind of coming down. Because one thing, she does not have is the air mobility, right? She's kind of locked into a certain trajectory when she's in the air in a certain way. Almost like an FGC character in that sense. And H-Box is really preying on that. If I can get you above me, I can shark you and I can really, really put the hurt on. Oof. See, in this situation right now. All right, Ben weaves around it with the forward air. Last stock at 88.
Yeah, this is like a serious game of chicken with those up throws.
Dang, dude.
A statement of a game won by Hungrybox.
The feeling for me, because I've played a fair bit of Sheik Puff, not in tournament, but I've definitely played this matchup in friendlies a lot. And like I played Prince Abu with Sheik. I would say the feeling is I always feel like in neutral and just kind of in general, Sheik you feel good. I'd say the neutral feels good, but there's two situations that really, really stink. One is when you're coming down and you're getting juggled, and the other is when you're off stage and you have to up B. Because that's when Puff can really just they can either keep the upper chains going, or if you're off stage and you have to up B, if you don't get really creative, it just turns into a rest. And yeah, you really need to be careful because whereas in some matchups, it's all about the percent, I feel like this matchup it's somewhat percent oriented, but it's also very positioning oriented. You can be at 30%, but suddenly you're fearing for your life as Sheik. And it doesn't quite work that way for Puff. For Puff, Sheik, one thing she has, down throw is going to come when a fair, it's going to come when an up air at 90%. And that feels great. You have an easy kill confirm off your throws at high percent, but you got to get them there. You're never going to take stocks early.
Wow, look how small that shield got.
Yeah, but he knows how to work around that. Ooh, big downer. Still kind of exploiting the small shield.
I feel like it's hard to exploit small shields as Falcon, or maybe in this game in general. Always felt that way.
Yeah, there's
I wish we had like 1 or 2 more shield breaks every tournament.
Yeah, I kind of wish shields were like a little bit easier, because I feel like what always happens is you just kind of get a shield poke first, you know?
Yeah, totally.
Their shield got small. All right, I just hit him.
Yeah,
which is just cool.
I wish it blocked more and broke more, maybe a little bit, just a little bit, Toph, just for the content.
What, that killed? Yeah, for the content. Agreed. And it's so funny when it happens to Puff.
True.
So funny when it happens to Jigglypuff. Okay. Whoa, letting it. Oh, he goes for it. And because he's at 17, he's not going to get the best punish. Gets to charge his needles up.
True. That is the thing.
Yeah. But it's not the most, you know.
It's not the most.
Some characters kill you there. Oof. Dang, Ben. Using the platforms. I'm always looking for, when I look at a Sheik player fight H-Box, or really any Jigglypuff, I'm looking for their platform usage, because the one way Sheik can, stuff like that, right? Using that really quick, bursty wave dash, or waveland, I should say, off the platform, it just supplements your kind of otherwise crappy aerial mobility in a way where, like, okay, now I can actually threaten beyond the space that you expect me to be able to threaten with an arrow, just like that. And H-Box right now, he's gonna have to actually catch on, because it feels like he's getting snuffed a little bit. Getting decked by these bears. Oof, another one. Oh no! Okay, charge. I think you can charge an up smash here. Does that kill? Yeah, let's just score it.
So I guess if you get outplayed one stock, then rest to trade stocks is a pretty good option.
Yeah, that's right. If you can get the rest before they take the stock. Oh God!
Puff's always scary, man.
Oh yeah.
It's just a thing.
Yeah, like here, Sheik can die. Sheik could die here.
Yeah, totally.
And Puff can't yet, but okay, now I feel like they're fighting more on even footing. I feel like at 70, 82, especially like on Yoshi's, Ben's got a shot. Looking for a bear right now. Up air will probably do it. 100s. Then now it's really scary for Puff, because now a lot of moves kill. Grab will kill.
Oh my goodness!
He knows grab will kill, and he knows Ben's looking for it.
Puff dodged the needles with the end of the spot dodge too, right?
Yeah. Ben was really looking for the needle into grab, but unless you have charged up needles, it's not a true combo. They can squeeze out a little.
And they didn't even hit. The needles
dodge.
didn't even hit.
Needles didn't even hit. Oh my God.
We're in the Z dimension.
Oh, I'm in a crazy industrial landscape is where I'm at.
Yeah.
I'm actually in the world of Nier Automata. I've been transported there, and I have to find meaning in this post-apocalyptic landscape.
Wow.
What even is a human?
It's a challenge, yeah. I would love to talk about that deeply.
Yeah. I'm down.
I'm down too, man. Training mode Tuesdays. You asked me what's next for me. I actually talked with folks today about like commentary and like what am I gonna do with Genesis commentary, and I'm not, you're not, as a commentator, I don't know who wants who to announce whatever life, right? I don't think that I'm gonna do like Summit this year. And I was talking about like what's next for me is every Tuesday I could do. That's like way more me than I've done in a while. It would be.
Yeah.
And I'm eyeing this pot because I'm not falling asleep between 4:30 and 7:30, Toph. But between 7:30 and like we were done at 11:30, I can't do that on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
But I was also talking about, hey man, I gotta use training. I think that sometimes I don't know what I'm talking about, and I'm just gonna I want to use Training Mode Tuesday to just. I don't know.
Oh, you want to level up? You want to level up your commentary the way these
I'm
players are leveling up their game.
I'm trying to train too, Toph.
Let's do it. Let's train.
And you know what? The training is basically just right.
Bobby, there was a period.
There
was a period in 2014 when we started. We started going to everything. We were commentating. It felt like every weekend.
Yeah.
Right. We'd go to the Midwest. Next week we're in Florida doing this tournament.
Yes, I do remember. I remember that.
Is Training Mode Tuesdays the net play version of that, or are we suddenly just back to being weekly co-casters?
That's what I'm trying to say, Joe.
How often do I get back-to-back co-caster weekends or weeks, I should say, with Bobby Scar?
It's something of a dream too, because Tasteless and Art, like they just years and years, and so many sets, and it's like I don't know, it's just so sick. and it's not something that's ever realistic for Melee.
Yeah.
But you know, here I am, and I'm thinking maybe I want to, but then, yeah, I want to be able to say what I want to say. I commentary. I have thoughts about Melee. I might not always talk about Ben or Hungrybox, but we'll talk about it.
Oh, and I'll talk about how Ben found him. He voyaged into the stars to find that. I couldn't even tell what move it was. I think it was a bear. But dang, Ben, okay, Ben, I thought he was kind of down and out, but look at this.
No.
This is what it's all about. Oh, look at HBox though. Dude, this is that HBox game. Look at that. HBox sometimes, I swear to God, if you ever, just a little pro tip for all the up and coming players out there, if you ever 4-stock HBox on Pokemon Stadium as a Spacey, just know that, see, that was it. That was HBox giving Ben a false sense of security. I would be quaking in my boots if I was Ben right now. This game meant nothing. Dang, I'm worried. I'm worried for him.
But if you're Ben, you have to just be immune. You have to imagine that. No.
You have to, yeah. I think the people who have been able to rise the challenge and defeat HBox on at least with some sense of consistency, I think what they have been able to do is train their own will to actually be able to take that will that it's like the Nen in Hunter x Hunter. HBox is sitting in the hallway right now, and he's exerting his Nen power.
Yeah.
And they can't even walk down the hallway. So thick, it's like a, you know, you can't even walk down the hallway. You can't even get to the next venue. You have to train your Nen to the point where you can just tank that. Your willpower has to be equal or greater to his. And if you can't do that, then you don't even know what's happening to you because you can't even see the Nen waves.
And that's not good.
That's not good.
Yeah, I think Hungrybox plays a game like that.
Yeah.
I feel like he leaps out of himself.
He's Soka sitting in the hallway, dude.
He is.
Yeah, don't worry, guys. We're gonna I think Scar, what Bobby was saying, you got like a nice mic, but you kind of just couldn't get it hooked up in time for this week.
I do have a nice effing mic. It's not. Yeah, I just need one. I just need to be able to get up, but we don't do commercials on Training Mode Tuesdays. I've noticed.
Do a dude. I will solo commentate this game. You do it right now.
Oh, okay.
Do it this game for me.
But then I'll have to change. You know what else? I'll have to change the mic in the. When I have to change it somewhere. In Discord, I guess.
In Discord, but if it's set to default, you're good. If it's set to default, then it's gonna change automatically. But we'll know. I'll tell you if you need to change it, because I'll be able to hear you.
All right, I'll get it. I'm sure.
All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, Ben. Right now, what's up, chat? I guess it's just me and you. Bobby's gonna upgrade the mic. You know, it feels. I will say, just as a streamer, like it feels bad when you have dope equipment and you can't use it. It's like when you get like a cool sword in an RPG or something, but like, you know, you don't have any characters that like it's best in slot on or whatever. I don't know. It just feels like, look, might as well let me plug it in. So right now, oh, that's the bear trap. I like Ben using options that aren't grabs. So he goes for needle there and he goes for down tilt because, okay, if you whiff the grab, what happens? We've seen it, you get rested. But if you down tilt and HBox gets a spot dodge or a grab out or something, it's not a big deal. No harm, no foul. Oh, that could have been maybe a rest. I don't know. This was okay, so a little bit of old school theory for you. There was a tournament in I think it was 12, Apex, where Kirby Kaze beat Hungrybox. It was like the only time it's ever happened. Sheik Puff, it never happened back then. HBox never lost to a Sheik, right? And the big adaptation and the thing that was going around on the Sheik boards on Smash boards back in the day was anytime you think you should grab, go for a down smash instead. Just rip a down smash. That was, and it still kind of works out. Like, because you think about it, like, if you get the grab, oh, that turns everything around. But yeah, if you get the grab, you can get, you know, obviously a really juicy opening, like right there, down throw up air. But on the flip side, if they bait out your grab, you're in a world of hurt, right? So you just kind of flip the math. And I think Ben is cognizant of that. I think he's a lot more careful of these rest setups. Look at that, even right there, he just doesn't want to challenge. I would rather just charge needles and play the platform game. Yeah, this is how it's got to be. This is how it's got to be. Especially down 1-2. I just think that if you're on, like, tournament stock, like, make HBox earn it. Like, make him work for it. I really like this adaptation Ben's made. Nice. And he knows, like, I've got sick aerial movement. Oh, hang on a minute. Ben! So close and yet so far. That's tough. Man, he tried to be tricky. He rolled to the right? I think he was thinking that if he rolled to the right there, he might, like, slide off the platform. Sometimes you see that. Let me approach. I'm just realizing right now. Let me approach the camera in this post-apocalyptic landscape that I'm in. There we go. I just want to move a little bit. Dang, I just knocked my drink onto the floor. That sucks. There's glass on the floor around me in this post-apocalyptic world. It's like it's this whole thing. Well, I can clean that up later. Maybe when Bobby gets back from his mic. But yeah, that was too little too late for Ben. I think that was too little too late. I think if you're Ben there, I think you're going to be a little bit disappointed. But I also think that, like, you made some good adaptations. You know, you did make some good adaptations. And this is the world of her behind me, yes. You made some good adaptations, and I think you go into losers proud of that. For HBox,